And we have plenty of guests that are coming in here today. And we want to thank Gene Marshall for being a part of the show, as he was just here with you, your Binghamton Athletics Director. I have Anna Buckwalter here of the Binghamton women's soccer team, as they have fully kicked off, and pun fully intended, the 2025 season. And how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing very well. So I was told off air you are from Pennsylvania Dutch country.
Yes, I am.
So what is life like out there in Pennsylvania Dutch country?
It's awesome. My house is along a field, so there's a bunch of cows. We have chickens, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, just a lot of land. And my dad actually owns an excavating company right next door. So there's a lot going on, but not a lot of people. So
but
great.
Not a lot of people.
Yes.
So how have you kind of experienced life? I mean, it's different, right? Because you've been with the land, you've been with the animals. You maybe have more of an appreciation for the things in life that people just drive right by.
Exactly. To me, Binghamton's like the city.
Okay.
So coming here, I'm like, holy crap, there's so many people. But I've gotten used to it. I'd say that obviously I appreciate like being open more to different areas, but also it's nice because like I get a different aspect to where I am used to at home, but it's also nice going back home where I'm like, okay, this is more relaxing, but here I love it because there's always something to do. So
you said Binghamton to you is the city.
Yes, it is. And everyone's like, no, it's not, all this stuff. So.
Have you been to New York City?
No, I've never.
That will make you feel like you're on a different planet.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
So there's New York and there's New York City.
Yes, I hear it's very different.
There's manageable crazy, which is upstate New York, and then there's absolutely like Walking Dead insane New York City.
Yep.
So
I can only imagine.
Do you want to at least visit once?
I think once,
okay.
But I don't know. I'm going to have to go with my friends because they want to take me, and they think it's crazy I've never been there. So a lot of them live near there, so they told me during Christmas time.
So how far away is home for you?
Home is like almost 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Okay. So not terrible, but...
So why Binghamton? How'd you find out about Binghamton University?
So Neil, my coach, actually came to watch one of my practices after seeing me and my team at a showcase. And so I wasn't really interested in going north. I was more leaning towards south because of the warm. Yeah. But he came to a practice. I talked to him a little bit afterwards, and then we were just texting back and forth, and he was like, let's get you on a visit. And Binghamton was actually my first visit. So I came here and I fell in love right away. All the girls were awesome, and I was like, Mom, I don't want to go on any more visits. Like, I'm ready to commit. And my mom's like, no, you have to be open about this. And I was like, okay, I will. And so I went on another visit, and right when I got there, I was like, this is not the same at all. And I just kept thinking about Binghamton, and I was like, well, that says a lot about this school. So I was texting with Neil, and he was like, just take your time, make sure that you're making the right choice, which I really appreciated, because other schools were like, we need this and that, and you need to be committed by this time, and it was just like, I'm so stressed out. But Neil was very understanding, and I came back on campus and just felt like home. So, and all the girls, not only were they talking to me when I was here, but they were also reaching out over the phone and just saying what a great time they had with me, which I felt very appreciated. So yeah, and then I committed December. So I was the first one to commit here, which was also a little nerve-wracking knowing like I'm the first one, but then other girls started committing, and it was great.
So you are the torchbearer of your class.
Yep.
What do you think of that?
I think it's awesome. I got to see everyone else committing and then reach out to them, so it was super cool.
Did you try to be an extension of your head coach and the staff, head coach Neil Bhattacharjee? Did you try to kind of reach out to some people on social media and say, hey, it's a great place?
Absolutely, yeah. I know a lot of younger girls on for my club. I put in such a great word for this school and the program, but I know a lot of girls are looking to play in college along with my sister. So she knows how it is here, and some other girls in my club team, they know that it's a great school.
Your sister is, when would she be coming to college?
She is 14, so she would be coming, she graduates 2028. So
you're already starting with her.
Yeah, I
Okay.
told her, I was like, this is the place to be, but
Fair enough.
she loves it.
So the Buckwalter name for you, when you have that name that you carry with you wherever you go, what can you say about representing your family and then representing the B? So both, having one on the back, one on the front.
My family is the most important thing to me, and they've done so much to get me to this school and just throughout my whole life with soccer. And my sister's also supporting me throughout the whole way here and like giving up so much so that I can be successful. They're my bestest friends as well as everyone else on this team. So just being able to play for not only my family, but also the school, my friends, my roommates, the coaches too. It's just an overwhelming feeling, and it's awesome.
Well, I'm happy, and I love the positive energy too.
Yes.
Like getting that. Have you always been positive? Because you were smiling off camera. You're
Yes.
I don't think you've stopped smiling on
I
camera.
love it here.
Okay.
Yep. I'm having the best time, and
Okay.
it's great.
So Neil Bhattacharjee, first and foremost, can you spell his name?
I honestly, no. It's
I'm
in my
gonna-
phone, spelled correctly, so that's the only reason.
So check your phone right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Okay?
All right.
Because I pride myself on being able to spell last names.
Okay.
So you're gonna pull it up? All right. I'm
Yes.
not gonna look.
All right. I'm ready.
Bhattacharjee.
Yes.
There it is.
I couldn't do any better, so sorry, Neil.
How long did it take you to say his name correctly?
I actually came in my freshman year not knowing how to say his name.
So you committed.
So I was just
came
like,
on
yeah,
campus.
Neil.
You're like, Coach
And then
Neil.
our very first meeting, he said his last name, and I was like, Bhattacharjee.
Yeah. So do you say Coach Bhattacharjee, or do you say Coach B, or do you say Coach Neil?
Coach Neil.
Coach Neil.
Yep.
Okay.
Always Neil.
Fair enough. I love my conversations with him because he is such a caring, devoted person.
Yes, he's awesome.
What can you say about his leadership style and how it speaks to you?
Not only this year, especially, our team dynamic is so awesome, but we have 9 freshmen, so just making sure that they feel as comfortable and as open to getting to know everyone on the team and knowing that they all play a role, but also knowing that we have a certain standard for every single one of our players, and that the culture needs to be at where it is at all times. Neil does a great job really emphasizing that, and I think he also has a good balance between being a very serious coach when he needs to, and also knowing that girls should be comfortable and knowing that they can go to him whenever they need.
So when you go to him and it's non-soccer related, how comfortable do you feel in being able to just talk with your coach about anything that's going on in life? Because you are experiencing the college world, not just being an athlete.
Very. At the end of the day, he's always there no matter what you need for him, but also he is a girl dad, so I think he has a certain aspect on the girls on this team that other coaches might not have. So knowing that you can go to your coach no matter what it is and he'll support you every step of the way is very important for this team, and I think it also goes along with the culture and just the overall comfortableness of this team.
So having that comfortability that you have with the team, I'm going to ask you to put some of your teammates on the spot here. So who would you consider to be on the current roster? Who is the class clown? Who's the one that can always get you to laugh?
Probably Sam Allen or Alexis Worrell.
Okay.
Every time I'm with them, I'm nonstop laughing. So, and they're actually in my class. So I experience it at home, in the locker room. They just bring a sense of silliness even in the most serious moments.
Okay.
And it's awesome because you just feel like you could be so stressed out about a day and you could be having the worst day and you can just look at them and be like, all right, like you're still making me laugh, you're still making me smile.
The day's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. But
Who is the most serious, like who is the mother of the team, so to speak?
oh boy. I would say Allison Falvo. She
Okay.
definitely the mom, definitely the most mature, and she keeps it real for us.
Okay, definitely the mom and the
Yep.
most mature. If you had to get someone to talk you out of a parking ticket,
Oh.
since we know that parking is
Okay.
difficult on campus
Okay.
sometimes,
Yeah.
who would you pick to talk you out of it?
Probably Maddie O'Sullivan.
Okay.
She's so good with her words, and I feel like she can get out of anything.
Okay.
And she's so bubbly too. I feel like they would just be like, okay, yeah.
Who's
Sure.
the one that you think would get you into a ticket?
Oh gosh. I don't probably Bella Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. I think her. Because she'd be like, just park there. And she's from Philly. So
Yeah, okay.
me and her are from Pennsylvania. We're the only ones. So probably Bella.
Has she talked about you or talked about Philly with you? Has
Oh,
she?
yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. But not as crazy as New York City.
So, Bella, when you're watching this, if you're watching it now, I want to know the cheesesteak place because they say to never go to whatever it is, Gino and Tony's, like the ones that everybody talks about. I've heard two multiple times. I've heard Max's and Ish Kabibbles. I've been to Max's and I like Max's.
Okay.
So have you been to Philly?
No. Well,
Okay.
yes, I have been to Philly. Not any cheesesteak places, though. Near me, there's a place called Gazzo's.
Okay.
That's really good, but not in Philly. Nope.
Okay. All right, but I want to know her thoughts on that.
Okay. Awesome.
We're going to play rapid fire in a second where you and I can put each other on the hot seat on any topic.
Okay.
But before we go there, I want to know why soccer.
So I started soccer when I was 4. My dad
Do you
played.
remember?
Yes,
You do?
I do actually. Well, part of it. But I played for a small club that was literally right down the road. There was a bunch of fields, and it was every Friday night. We would have like 3 or 4 games, and my coach was actually the dad of a girl who I played with for 13 years of my life. So her dad coached our team when I was 4, and it was awesome. Me and her, she was on my club team all the way up to my senior year of high school. So 4 all the way up until I was about 17.
Oh, wow.
And her dad was our coach, but I mostly started soccer because of my parents, but also I did gymnastics, and I'm not very flexible, so I did horseback riding,
Okay.
which is pretty common in my area considering.
Yeah.
But yeah, soccer was the number 1 for me.
Soccer, like scoring. So for you, well, I mean, so when you came up, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
from 4 years old to now, what positions have you played, or have you always played the same
Gosh.
position?
So I played goalie. I played center back for like 4 years.
Okay.
And then I started playing defensive center mid, so the 6. And then I played center mid. And ever since then, I've been playing center mid.
You've been
So
playing
kind of
center
all
mid.
over
Okay.
the place, a little bit of outside back. But my favorite one has definitely been center mid.
Scoring or defending, what would you prefer?
Definitely scoring.
Okay.
100 all the way scoring.
So, what is more difficult to do? Score a goal in college or ride a horse?
Oh, scoring in college, 1,000%. Unless you're like in the Olympics for horseback, and then, but just like trotting around on a horse, anyone can do that.
Okay, fair enough. Do you remember the first time you got on a horse?
Yes, I actually fell off.
You fell off.
So, yep, I
it
got
makes me think
on-
of the. So, do you know Full House
Yes,
and the Olsen
I do.
twins in the episode where Michelle falls off the horse and they
yep,
think she's not gonna ever remember?
Yeah, that was
Whenever
me.
someone says fall off a horse, I think of that, and I think of Christopher Reeve, who played Superman.
Oh. No, I fell off, and then I was determined, so I got back on,
Okay.
and then loved it. So, and then I did end up falling off again, but that was when I started like doing the jumps with the horse and everything like that. So.
we live in a world where some people run away from adversity. They're afraid of it. There's the notion of when you fall off the horse, get back on, and it's a statement people say, but you've literally fallen off a horse and gotten back on. Why, figuratively and literally, will you not give up when it comes to anything?
Honestly, I love when people tell me that I can't do something or like have doubt in me, because then it just feeds my motivation even more. But I feel like I'm a very determined person, and I have very high expectations for myself and high standards. And when I don't meet those, I just end up working even harder. So I think falling off the horse, I was obviously upset, but in that moment I was more of just like angry and just used it as motivation to get back on. And I was obviously younger, but I think that also goes in today, where if something doesn't go my way, or someone doubts me, or if I even doubt myself, that it just fuels my fire even more. And at the end of the day, it encourages me to do better. So
I love it. I absolutely love that. Love that. That's like when people say, my fuel is all this positive energy, all this good stuff. It's like, no, my fuel is the positive energy, the negative energy.
Yep, all of the above.
That means your car will always be having enough fuel to drive. Yep. That's the beauty of it.
It's actually funny because I'm known to let my car go almost down to E. So
you never go down to E, but you let your car go to E.
Yes, that is true.
Well, I will let you know this. And I also let my car doesn't say anything, so you have to look. So that my car will just, like, when it's low, it'll ding, but I don't really look at it as it's going.
So you're like, shoot, I have to get gas now.
I'm like, okay, because it turns orange. It turns from white to orange, and it lets me know, like, you got. So I've let it go down to 10 miles before.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, I'm not that bad, but maybe like 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm worse at that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's play some rapid fire.
Okay.
You can ask me any topic, any question.
All right.
We're only live to the world, so it's fine.
Have you played?
I have played football, like I played flag football, because I never wanted a 300-pound person to lay on me.
It's not for me either.
So I played football, flag football. I played basketball most of my life. Got recruited D3 because I can shoot, but I am wonderfully 5'8". So I went to Marywood University, which is an hour south from here.
Some of my friends go there.
They do?
They love it, yeah.
So I went to Marywood, told the coach that I didn't, because I was coming off of a coach in high school I was not fond of. So I was like, I don't know. And then I got asked to fill in broadcasting, which started my career. And so I never played. And I went straight into my career.
That's awesome, though.
So, but yeah, I can still, just made a half-court shot a few days ago, so still doing my thing, I would like to hope. But basketball, I played a little bit of baseball, but most of it was basketball.
Awesome.
But I said to my parents, I'm like, I'm 5'8". I would have been a perfect height at soccer. I'm Italian and Hispanic.
True.
So it's in my blood.
Okay.
And I've coached it. But my parents, like, I looked at them and I go, why didn't anybody talk to me about soccer? But when I was growing up, it was basketball, football, baseball. Not a lot of families when I was a kid said soccer or lacrosse. But I just look at it now and I'm like, what type of soccer player would I have been?
Yeah, that is true. I wonder that too with other sports. I'm like, well, if I played that sport, would I liked it? Or...
Yeah.
But
you never know. But I do like soccer now. All right, my question to you.
Okay.
Knowing your goalkeepers, if I came to a practice and I took 20 shots on goal, do I make one of them?
Honestly, no, especially if they're penalty kicks. Because Becca Kessler, her save percentage is like 60% and above. So
if it's me versus Becca, I'm going 0 for 20?
You might. I'm not going to lie.
Neil?
Maybe.
So should I come to practice?
Yeah.
Should I do it?
I think you should.
Okay.
I mean, she'll be up for it. She loves that stuff, so.
All right, Becca. Me versus you. Give me one. No. I'm not like that.
I don't know if she will.
I want to make it. I don't want you to give it to me.
So.
All right. Well, that's fine. Okay.
Depends also where you're shooting from.
Okay.
I think you should take 20 penalty kicks and see where that goes.
See where that takes me.
Yeah.
All right. 20 penalty kicks. Me versus Becca.
Yep.
Let it happen.
I think you're going 0 for 20.
Okay, all right. I like the positivity. Listen,
Sorry.
if
maybe one.
Okay.
Maybe one.
The thing
I'll
is
give you
if
that.
I don't make one, it makes me feel good about the team. If I make
True.
one, I still feel good about the team, but I also
But
feel
you
good
feel
about
good
myself.
about yourself too.
So my question back to you, Anna, or your question for me. You got another one.
Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh man, I just went to Italy, and it was an 11-year promise with my dad. We finally went. I would live. So there's actually a Tortora, Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So to go to the place that is named, that is like my last name, was insane. There's a beach
so
in
cool.
Tortora, so I broadcasted from the beach. So that was fun. And then I climbed a mountain in Maddaloni, where my dad's family's from, outside of Naples.
Okay.
And first mountain I've ever climbed the mountain to the Stations of the Cross, following Jesus' steps all the way up to his cross, and then prayed
my
at the
God.
top of the mountain and got to look over the place where my family grew up.
That's awesome.
So I would live in Italy.
That like gives me chills. That's so cool.
I would live in Italy because you can eat pizza every day
Yes.
and lose weight
And
in Italy.
Yeah, because it's actually good for you.
It's actually good, yeah, because it's all
Yep.
fresh and there's not all this garbage in it.
Yep.
My stomach, since I've come home, has like
oh gosh.
twisted.
I don't even. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
I think my body needs Italian food
Yeah.
from Italy.
There you go.
All right, I want to go with you on this. So Anna, I'm going to change it up a little bit travel-wise
Okay.
though. 3-part question. It's one of my oldies but goodies. So
Okay.
you got to go somewhere you've never been.
Okay.
You can take one celebrity, and you can take one person you know.
Okay. If I could go anywhere,
Yeah.
the Bahamas. And I love the beach. I just want a tropical island to live at. Well, to go to. And I've never been there. The celebrity that I would take,
Yeah.
probably Roosevelt, because I would want to train with her, first off. And I just think she's a great person from what I've seen
Okay.
to be with. And I feel like she's also, I don't know if you have seen, but she has a bulldog. I would ask her to take her bulldog with. So
For
we could,
protection?
we could have him. And the one person I would bring along that I know,
Yeah.
probably my mom.
Okay.
Because she's always wanted to go there, and yeah,
So you
she
bring
would
mom.
love it too.
What's
Yep,
mom's
I
first
would.
name?
Jodine.
Jodine?
Yes.
Jodine, you raised a good one.
Oh,
I'm going to say that.
yep, my
You're
best
fun.
friend.
So, your best friend.
Yes.
Shout out. Same for
She's
me,
awesome.
my mom. That's
Aw,
awesome. I
that's
love
so
that.
good.
Shout out to Jodine and my
Yep.
mom, Debbie.
I wish I could take you to the Bahamas, but
Someday
sorry.
she will.
Eventually,
She will.
I promise.
So, your last question for me.
Okay. If you could go back and change one decision, what would it be? For the better, or do you regret something?
I could be really funny about this.
Okay. Then
The comedic me was going to say something about a relationship, but I won't.
oh god.
So I would, no, honestly, I think if I go back and change, I mean, I don't live with regret.
Yes.
I think the one thing I would do is I would go back, bless you, I would go back in time and I would tell my younger self that outside noise belongs outside by definition, and that people's opinions of me mean absolutely
Yes,
nothing.
That's awesome.
Have nothing to do with God's thought of me. And so I actually posted, and I want to read it directly here.
Okay.
So the post that I had put up about this stuff that we're talking about, I shared something that somebody said. It says, "How do you sleep at night knowing people don't like you?" And it says, "With the fan on." So
I love that.
so I would
That's
say I'd
awesome.
go back to little me, and I would say, "Hey man, you're wasting way too much energy and brain cells on caring about people that genuinely never have your best interest at heart." So I'd
That's
say
great
that.
advice.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. My final question for you is, we got Allie Yeager in the queue right now.
Yes.
So my question for you, and my last one is, okay, what piece of advice
Okay.
I always believe you can learn from somebody else.
Yes.
And I don't like the respect your elders. I think it's like respect people that do respectful things.
Yep.
So I want to learn from you today. Give me a piece of advice that you would like to share with me.
Okay. My advice is, I think that no matter what happens, obviously everything happens for a reason. But as hard as it is to trust that, I know sometimes something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, like, why does that happen to me? Or like I might be the unluckiest person. But I think from me, I've tried to turn my attitude into thinking, oh my gosh, that happened to me. I'm lucky. Like I get that opportunity to also be stronger from it, but also to learn from it. Something terrible could happen to you, but it's also everything happens for a reason, and obviously that thing happened so that you can be stronger from it and learn and grow. But I think a lot of the times people look at that and get so down on themselves and then like get kind of in a funk, where I think more people need to, obviously if it's super upsetting, take your time, be upset about it, but then you need to realize that like this happened because I'm supposed to grow from it. Maybe it was a sign or something like that.
I love that.
Yes.
When something tough happens, when adversity strikes, thank God for the opportunity.
Yes.
How about
Absolutely.
that? With that being said, Anna Buckwalter and her team, led by Neil Bhattacharjee, has their 2025 season happening right now for women's soccer. Go and support them on the road and, of course, here at Binghamton University. And support your people that live amongst the cows and the nature out there in Pennsylvania.
Appreciate them.
So with that being said, we'll be back in this Binghamton Bearcat Takeover on-site on location. We are ushering in the 2025-26 campaign for all sports, all students, coaches, and everybody here in the community. Wake-up call in the Great Lakes Honda City Studios on the road at the Event Center at Binghamton. I'm going to give you a hug. You're an awesome person.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate you.
It's been
Make
awesome.
sure you go follow this wonderful team with Anna and everybody. And with all due respect, like I said before, Mom raised a good one.
Yes, she's awesome.
So we'll talk with you soon. Thanks, Anna.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned.